Greetings to our viewers across the whole world. This is Yanana Makishi. And we are
the Y and Y. Before we start with our topic for today, we would like to thank you so much, family, for the amount of love and support that you guys have been giving us. We're going to continue saying this every now and then because we are really grateful and humbled because of the positive feedbacks and the negative feedbacks. Yes, of course, we really do appreciate the negative feedbacks as well because as we've said earlier on, this is an open platform. So you're more than welcome to share your own opinions, views, and your own critiques.
And by the way, when we started the show, we're fully aware that we are taking two different sides of every story, making it obvious that all of you guys are going to have different opinions. So we actually are grateful of your honesty.
Of course.
So today we have a different topic.
Yes, we do.
Yes, this one is an exciting topic. By the way, one of the negative critiques that we got from people, they were saying that our previous episode, we're not as hyperactive as we are in real life.
This is real life though.
Come on, guys. But anyways, I actually did understand their point. Our previous episode was a bit personal, so that's why I think we're a bit reserved.
Yeah. Yes, we will.
But today we are
gonna showcase our hyperactiveness.
Come on, because this is one of the topics that we love.
We dearly love. We also love the
so
previous topic as well.
Yeah,
but the topic was just a bit sensitive.
Yeah, it was. We wouldn't do any topic that we don't enjoy, by the way.
Of course.
So our topic for today is: are leaders born or raised?
Wow, that's a good one.
Come on, you also like it.
I know you like it.
It's powerful. I love it so much. So I'm just gonna go straight to the point.
Okay.
For me personally, I believe that there are leaders who are born.
Okay.
All leaders are born.
All right.
They are born with a purpose of being a leader. I really believe that. I believe that there are certain qualities in you that come out naturally, that you do not have to be taught or trained for them to really showcase themselves. And sometimes they showcase themselves at a very young age. You might be premature to actually implement them in a proper way that's going to be effective for the people around you. I remember, I think I was in grade 3, and they were introducing to us the term class rep. And they were asking us who would like to volunteer for that role. And they were listing us to what is expected of us. I remember them saying that you must make sure that people come early, that they clean and what, all of that. I remember getting excited at an idea of managing or monitoring people. Really, I was so intrigued by it. I volunteered. I was like, I'm going to do it. I really see myself doing this. I saw the role fit for me. And it was not even a matter of thinking that, I'm probably better than the others. But it was hunger. I really wanted it so bad. And I took the role. Unfortunately, I didn't do well in the role.
Let me guess. You were the first person to make the noise in the class.
I was.
That is much.
I was, guys. I couldn't shut my mouth.
That is much. She still can't shut his mouth, even now.
No, that's not true.
That's very much true.
So that's how I do believe. That's how I do believe that leaders are born and also raised.
Okay.
Because for me, even though I had this desire of leading, I didn't know the right qualities to actually lead. That's why you must actually then be raised. Yeah.
Wow, that's a good one. You mentioned something though, the passion that you had in taking initiative of the other students or learners in class.
Yes.
I remember it was in 2019 on the 31st of December, which was last year, of course. We were at my church, we had a crossover night, and as we've said on the previous episode that we are both on the media department in our church.
Yes, we are.
Yes. So I remember I was standing there taking pictures, capturing beautiful moments, and then boom, mbanumkin. So I was shocked, what's happening? The electricity literally went off out of nowhere. I remember when I saw the technicians, our church technicians running outside to fix the problem, to see what is wrong. Hey, oh girl. I literally chased them. I ran after them. I wanted to be part of the scene, part of the moment. I wanted to solve the problem. Mind you, I'm in the media department, not in the technical department, and I know nothing about electricity. Man, now, when I got there, one of the technical team guys turned around and looked at me. Before he even opened his mouth, I spoke first and I said, do not even ask me what I'm doing here, because I also do not know. Honestly, I really did not know, but I felt like I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be part of the people that are solving this problem. Somehow, I felt like I should take initiative. I should be responsible of this. However, I know nothing about electricity.
That's a quality of a leader, I'd say.
Yes, I'll also say that.
But what other qualities would you say you expect from a leader?
Wow. If you're at home, please help me comment. Please share your own qualities. I'm sure you know ones.
Yes.
Okay, so for me, I would personally say that it would be, there are many qualities, by the way.
Yeah.
But I would first choose love.
Okay.
I believe in love so much. I believe that a leader must be someone who's able to love unconditionally. You must be
That's true.
able to love, because when I say love, it also involves forgiveness. You love, you forgive, because when you are dealing with people, you are dealing with people who are coming from different backgrounds, especially if you are leading people. These people are coming from different backgrounds, different religions. Some are heartbroken already. They don't need someone who's going to boss around them, but they need someone who's going to lead them with love.
That's true.
And when you're a leader who loves people, you are going to understand even their situations.
That's true.
You're going to handle their situations with care, with compassion. Not sympathy precisely, but at least also beggars and understand where are these people coming from. So I would say love would be my number one key. And the second key would be visionary.
Okay, that's good.
When I say visionary, I mean someone who can foresee the future. Because it's very important for a leader to see where he or she is leading us to. If you can't see the direction, hey, where are you leading us? What's being a leader? What's your purpose? Because the purpose of being a leader is to take people from one point to another. So as followers, we are depending on you to see and to know the road. So please, if you're a leader, I'm at least expecting you to be a visionary.
That is very true.
Yes. What would you say are the qualities?
Well, my qualities is, I love this quality. This is my number one quality, honestly.
Okay.
Selfless.
Wow.
I believe that every leader should be selfless.
Wow.
If you're not able to position yourself last and you're a leader, you're incomplete.
Wow.
Honestly, you must always, as a leader, you must always put people first.
Wow.
Put your followers first. By the way, the leaders we're talking about here, we talk about leaders who are leading people.
Of course.
You must always put your followers first. In any situation, in any danger, you must be selfless. You must make a sacrifice of coming last.
Wow.
And that's very difficult because most leaders escape this road. But it's actually a very important one.
It
And my
is.
second one would be integrity. I believe that every leader, I mean, you can't say leader and not include integrity.
Guys, no.
Come
no.
on, guys.
Leadership and integrity.
Hand in
One same
hand.
WhatsApp group, guys.
Honestly,
Guys.
it is.
Yo.
You have to be a person of integrity when you're a leader. And actually, integrity goes hand in hand with excellence.
Very much correct.
You must always maintain the standards that you have actually established through your journey of getting where you are, and never compromise. And integrity always goes also hand in hand with honesty.
That's
you
very
must
much
be
correct.
very, very honest when
Wow.
you're a leader, transparent, accountable, responsible. There are a lot of words that are
Wow.
sub-words to integrity.
Under integrity.
Honestly.
Wow.
So when you're a leader, integrity, your heart, put it here. Yeah. Come on.
Wow, you've mentioned something about excellency, and it took me back to a conversation I had with my friends. I think 2 years back, we were discussing on this. The difference between a boss and a leader. Because sometimes, or in most cases actually, a leader will always want to lead you into the zone of excellency. Whilst on the other hand, a boss will be conscious of you being a perfectionist.
That's true.
So what would be your take, or how would you differentiate the two, a leader and a boss?
Okay. I'd say for a leader, leadership is a lifestyle.
Wow.
When you're a leader, you live it. It's not temporarily. You don't take it to work and leave it at work.
Wow.
But when you're a boss, you take it to work and you leave it at work.
It stays at
you
work.
are really, you are fulfilling the role of a particular task when you're a boss. Therefore, you are in a position to command, to instruct. But for a leader, you are in a position to live by an example.
Wow.
Live by what you are saying. Live by your mandate. Live by your vision. If this is the certain vision and the standard you've set, a leader will show you, a leader will live that life.
Wow.
But a boss will tell you to live it yourself.
Wow.
So that's a difference between a leader and a boss.
To add on that, you've just said a very, very powerful point. That a boss will tell you how to live a life. But a leader will actually live the life. Now, this is where we differentiate between the two. A boss will instruct you, while the leader will show you how to do it.
That's very true. But would you say that everyone is born a leader?
Okay, to answer that, I think that everyone was born to lead. And not everyone was born to lead.
Okay.
That's how tricky the question is, guys.
It is.
And that's how far I can answer this question,
It is.
honestly. And please, if you have a better response to this, kindly reply on the comment section. I answer this way because I've seen a lot of people who were once living a reckless life, if I would put it in that manner, but people who once showed no qualities of leadership skills. But the moment they were in the sphere, or the moment when they were inspired by other leaders, automatically they changed. They changed how they conduct themselves, how they make decisions, because they were influenced by people of influence, people who have leadership qualities. Automatically they got the rub off.
I actually support that. I think what I would call that is impartation.
Yes.
And activation. Those people who didn't showcase any quality of leadership and now they are great leaders, I would say that the people who taught them, the people who mentorship them, are people who actually saw a quality that they didn't see.
All right.
And also they are the type of people who activated something that was already in them.
Okay.
I believe that to be a leader is not something you can be taught, but it's a process. It's something that you can be mentored through.
That's very
Mentorship is different from teaching. Mentorship is literally winging the person, taking them through the process.
Step by step.
Yes, with everything happening, not skipping anything. But teaching is literally saying, don't go that way,
Do
go
that,
this way.
stop that one.
So the person skips a lot of processes because of the certain knowledge invested in you. So I'd say that if you are mentored, you can't say that that person did not have the qualities. That person did have the qualities, but they didn't know, or most people didn't see them. That is why they were activated by the mentorship, by the processes that they went through. So all of a sudden, the qualities came out.
Are you saying, my friend, that since these people are mentored and the mentors are now coming to activate the thing that is already existing in these people, now you're saying that if you do not have anything to be activated from within you, so there's no ability for you to become a leader.
Whoa, that's big. What I'm saying is that leaders are born.
Okay.
I will stick to that. I believe that leaders are born. That there are people who have a mandate, who have an assignment to lead, literally, to lead people. I believe that. I don't think that everyone is supposed to lead. I do not believe that. I think that's very chaotic for me.
Okay.
If all of us are gonna lead, that is very chaotic. If all of us are gonna lead, if all of us are gonna be president of South Africa, no, that's gonna be very chaotic.
I'm lady president.
So there are people who are supposed, there's only one person who's supposed to be the president at a certain period of time. Yes, and in that time, if I'm going to lead people for 10 years, in that time, there are people going to be following me.
All right.
Right?
Okay.
Those people are my followers.
Okay.
And I'm the leader of that time. So I would say that I'm the one
who's leading these people.
Who was born
to lead.
To lead.
Wow.
I'm not saying that every person who's in a position that looks like leadership was born to be a leader.
Okay.
There are many people out there who are filling up roles of leadership, but they're not doing it really that well. I'm so sorry. But it's true. They're not really doing it that well because maybe they got in that position through whatever, I don't know. But I haven't met such people, by the way, to be honest. I haven't met such people who are in a leadership role. I've met people who are in a boss role who are bosses, and I can see you are a boss. But I've even met a person who's in a leadership role and is not a leader. All of the people who are serving as leaders are actually doing a great job.
Wow.
E.g., our president doing an amazing, great job.
We love you, Mr. Ramaphosa. To add on that, my friend, I would say that even if you were not born to lead, I believe that everyone, literally everyone, has the potential from within them to lead. The only thing that would qualify you to be a leader is the passion.
That's true.
And the hunger to take responsibility.
That's true.
Guys, when we are speaking of leadership, it's not just about the rights, it's not just about the benefits that you get in the position of being a leader, but the responsibility, the passion, and the hunger to solve problems.
That's true.
That thin line can set you apart
That's
from
very
being
true.
a follower. And
Because
a leader.
that's it. Well, actually, not being a leader does not mean that you are automatically a follower. There are many people who are in an upper position, in charge of leaders.
Of leaders, that's correct.
I was actually discussing with Vivi earlier on, and I asked her, have you ever been in a room where there's someone who's doing a lower task than you or in a lower position than you that oozes out qualities of leadership in them? The way they think, the way they do things, the way they conduct themselves, you're able to spot that that person is a leader. Sometimes they might even be younger than you in age or younger than you in experience, but there's something about them, it attached to their character, and it portrays leadership qualities. And she said yes, and I said that's how you spot a leader. A leader doesn't necessarily mean that the position you are in oozes out the qualities in you. No, who you are oozes out the quality in you. So that's how you're able to differentiate a leader from the rest of everyone. It doesn't mean that when you are not a leader, you're a follower or you are in an inferior position or that everyone is going to be a leader. No, but it necessarily means that it's who you are. You were born to be a leader. You were born to take initiation in any situation, whether you're inferior or not, but it just comes out automatically.
Naturally. To add on that, leaders don't rule the world, but they just play a major, big role in the world.
They do.
We are so grateful to have leaders in this world, leaders in our lives. We are inspired by them and we love them so much. But they do not rule the world. I believe that even Mr. Presidents have a very solid and firm team members in his board. People that gives him suggestions, opinions, and people that help him into coming on certain decisions. So even a leader needs someone.
That's true.
Even if you're a leader, it doesn't mean that you're a jack of all trades, you're the Mr. Know-it-all. You still need people. So whether you're a leader or not, you are important. Your values and your principles are important.
And this topic was just only about leaders being born or raised. Not necessarily saying that there are certain people who are leaders, there are certain people who are not, and all of that. But it's just that there are people who are purposed for leadership role. And whatever they do, it's just who they are.
And if you are saying that you are a leader, now take initiative, take responsibility.
Yes, improve yourself, develop yourself, and get mentorship.
Be willing to learn. There's no leader who doesn't want to learn.
That's deep. That's very big. Honestly, be willing to be wrong. You can't be a leader if you're always right.
Take correction.
Because there's no one who's always right. Absolutely.
And do not forget to comment, like, and share.
Are we closing the show?
Yes, we are.
No. Honestly, I don't want to leave.
I am Eva Gola.
And this is Yanela.